Hey guys, I hope you guys are well and this video finds you in great health. Yes, so I've previously just made a video regarding the topic of death and how we can build a better understanding of our relationship to death and things like that. And now I want to speak to you guys a bit about health and understanding how you can best support somebody when they're going through a difficult time with their own health. For myself, I have a few people in my family who are very close to me who are going through things that, you know, it's like, wow, it's like I'm just going through it. That's how it feels. But I also know that I am not going through it. So how can I be of the best support to that person? And still staying neutral and balanced and focused, and also still remembering myself in that process, and I think some of the things that I've reflected on and noticed that what I do is that I just show up, I show up, I be present. What skills do I have? What am I able to do that can support that person? If that's even going with them on appointments, or just being by their bedside, or just talking to them, or reaffirming them with positive affirmations, I have to be there as a beacon of light, of understanding, but also sometimes be there to even be somebody of discipline, to say, what are you doing, what's going on here, why are you doing that, just always being somebody that can be a reflection of the highest possible outcome. Sometimes that may not always translate well, but it's the idea, it's the aim, it's the objective. And I also think it's important as well, when someone's going through something and you're being of support, it's also to be of support to yourself. Don't overexert yourself or overgive yourself to the point now you are now becoming ill and unwell. It's important to go to bed on with in good time, and I've been finding that I've been going to bed late, not because I've been supporting people, but I've just been in my own world. But then it's like, how do we balance this out? Because getting enough sleep is important in able to be functional and competent to help other people. Do you get what I mean? So it's just all those little things. It's just reminding yourself, yes, I'm here to support this person, but how am I supporting myself also, in this, and knowing where to create boundaries to protect and support yourself, and learn about whatever the person is going through, whatever the illness is. Be open to learn. You don't have to be specialized in something. It doesn't even have to be your area of interest, but don't be ignorant. Do you know what I mean? Be open to understand the process, the information. Maybe you can offer insight to things, a different perspective. And I also will say, just because someone's qualified to give you information doesn't always make it right. Do you know what I mean? So when doctors or anybody who's a health professional, yes, they're a professional, but they're not always right. Do you know what I'm saying? So do the research, ask for a second opinion, trust your intuition on things, you know what I mean? Because being a person that cares, you don't need a qualification for caring. Do you get what I mean? So caring and just finding the right information, giving a hand in care, offering time and space and presence, and just being present, it is something more. It doesn't matter. You can't go to school for that. Do you get what I mean? So don't ever think that you can't add to or offer an insight to something because you're not that qualified person. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised at what you uncover and unpack about yourself when you do apply yourself to something. Do you know what I mean? It shows you you're adaptable, you're open, you're patient, you're caring, you're willing. Do you get what I mean? And these are all important things. They're all important tools to have. So I'm just burning some Palo Santo. Yeah. And it will be hard. It will be a hard process sometimes when someone's going through something and you feel like, I can't cope, I can't manage. But in these times when you feel like you can't cope or you can't manage, I feel like your body, your system, your nervous system is telling you to be still. It's to slow down. It's to pause, reflect, go inside, listen, feel, step away from the environment that is causing you to feel stressed and unfocused, and just experience something new for a moment. And it's okay. And it's okay also when you if you say, you know what, I can't do this. This is not what I'm capable of doing right now. You know, that's creating a healthy boundary, and that's creating a healthy relationship with yourself, which is important. It's very important, you know, and it's just, we want to be strong in life. And I think this is what I'm learning now. You know, we are faced with a lot of stuff, whether it's internally with ourselves, and then we're faced with things externally with the government, the environment, people, places and things. And it's just about, okay, how can I remain steadfast in this? How can I remain peaceful in this? You know, or how can I always return to peace even if I'm taken off course, you know? And we all have our different tools. Some people might go to church and pray. Some people might sit in nature, meditate, yoga, do physical activities, be alone, be in the presence of people. But any kind of tools that you add or use, just be mindful that they are helpful tools, they are healthy tools to support you. And yeah, I'm not going to be trying to preach what I'm not practicing, in the sense of, you know, sometimes you might just want to drink, and sometimes you might just want to smoke, and sometimes you may just want to be intimate, and sometimes you may just want to go out into the club and turn up and just wind up your waist and feel good. And I believe that, you know, everything within moderation. Don't abuse the things that are there and then think you're going to see positive results. Do you know what I mean? It's about balance and understanding and knowing your intention whilst you're giving that thing attention, and then switching it up when needs be. Always just stay aware of yourself and your reasonings and your whys, so you can move at a maximum capacity for yourself, you know what I mean? And you can be useful to yourself and also other people. So yeah, to round this one up, I would say when someone's going through anything with their health, and you want to be there for them and you want to support them, do all the things that you know you're capable of doing. Don't overwhelm yourself, overexert yourself. You know, manage what you can manage. I would say research whatever they're going through. Be open to learn about what they're going through. Doesn't mean to say you want to become the next doctor, the next physician, the next therapist, or whatever it is, but have a bit of an insight of what's going on and listen to your intuition, so you can also help guide in the process, you know. And just be a beacon of light, because I could imagine when someone is going through something, their mind is all over the place with different thoughts, and often a lot of the times they don't feel like they're going to have the best possible outcome, you know. So it's always just reminding them and reinforcing that positivity, you know. You can, you will, it will be okay. Even though you may not feel it's okay, you know. And sometimes take away your control, you know. Even the person that is going through that the health concern, maybe remind them that just take away your control. Let go, you know. Let go. Do what you can in order to better yourself, but let go of trying to control and constrain the outcome, because we don't know what the outcome can be. Even if we do X, Y, and Z, we never really know. But just do what you can, and because even control can confine you. So the more you free up yourself and open up your heart, the better results you'll have. You'll have peace, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, because you realise it just is, you know. And that's what we're here to experience on life. Who's anyone to say, why me? You should say, try me. You know what I mean? Okay, we're here for this. You know, when I was younger, I had TB, I had pneumonia, and, you know, in reflection, I probably didn't even know what was at stake. I didn't even know that I was that actually close to dying. I didn't know. I just thought, because I didn't know what TB was. I didn't know how extreme pneumonia was. But as time has gone on, I have seen people pass away just from pneumonia. And I'm thinking, rah. So there's purpose in this, there's power in this. You know, you can transform your pain, yeah, to purpose, to power, to really put yourself in a winning chance of seeing good in life and doing good in life and being good in life. You know, the same way I went through extreme mental health difficulties. You know, what's the label that we're looking for? But you know, a lot of the time it was free. A lot of the time it was the most of my 20s, up and down in different emotional states. You know, severe dark times, and I just feel like, man, at first I was thinking, oh man, like I really wasted my 20s, but I didn't waste my 20s because it was there to show me what needed to be shown. My foundation clearly wasn't stable. Do you know what I mean? Before that, so if I'm there living in la la lily land or whatever, it's not real. And that had to crumble. The towers had to fall in order for me to see. You know what I mean? And one thing about me, which I can say I was conscious of, even if I felt like I was suicidal, even if I felt like, oh, you know, I can't do this no more, my heart says, nah. I didn't have the heart to even go through with those things, even if it was a thought. So I was at war. I was at war with myself, and we went to war. Do you know what I mean? And it made me stronger, more resilient, have more patience and care and compassion for other people, and also be able to look at people, and if they do share whatever they're going through with me, it's kind of like I remove the judgment and I offer understanding. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you wiser. You know, you never stop growing, you never stop learning, but it does make you a wiser person when you're treading through life. So yeah, if you want to know more about my experiences, let me know in the comments below if you want to hear more about how can you overcome certain things, or if you just would like me to share more of my story. I do have a video where I've shared my story, I think. I don't know if it's on here or if it's on Instagram, but yeah, there is some information on that. But yeah, I just think, you know, we have to look after ourselves the best way and just find balance, find peace in our mind. Do you know what I mean? We've got to find peace in our mind. Because if our mind feels like a horror movie, looks like a horror movie, is a horror movie, how are we going to really see the beauty of life? How? How are we going to see the rainbows? How are we going to even enjoy the rain? The seasons of life, of nature? How? It's a good question. How? How do you turn your nightmare into a beautiful dream? Because I think even the horrors of life just want love. They want something in it, you know? And I guess when people are going through things and they're feeling a certain way, it's a need that they want. They feel, and usually it's internalized. They destroy themselves. They don't even put that on somebody else. It's an internal thing. I think people that go out and do bad intentionally, it's because that's what they want to do. They intentionally want to go and hurt somebody, you know. And then there is people that are going through mental health, severe mental health conditions where, you know what, sometimes it is out of their control. But how can we provide services to help combat that? You know, and I think it is more spaces where we hold space for other people just to speak. And you know, sometimes it may be taboo topics, it may be very uncomfortable, but we never learn in our comfort zone. We have to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable again, to order to get uncomfortable again, and the cycle continues. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, share with a friend, and if you want to. Yeah, until next time, stay divine, stay excellent, and let love guide you. Peace.